Hello everyone, this is Ethan Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. So today we have a pretty spicy team today. That was redundant. But anyways, so we have this team here, pretty standard team for infantry, pulse ladder and stuff, pretty solid counters and stuff, and of course, the classic plus 10 whale shenanigans, except for Alm, which is kind of interesting, but I guess. So I was thinking of doing something stupid turn 1 and just taking out Faye, because we can take her out with Nino, since at max buffs she would have 87 attack by herself, and then with Kaden she would have 96, which is enough to one-shot, so he wouldn't get countered. Hit attack smoke on all these buddies, but obviously it wouldn't end well, because then we'd get there's just too much hardy bearing. There's hardy bearing from air and Alm, and obviously we can't face tank both of them at the same time. We can't one shot fear and stuff, so of course there's dual range and chill attack and so the smarter approach, which is not much smarter but it's good enough, is just doing the same thing. So you take out Faye, and then I'm gonna get countered because I can't. What I'm planning to do involves basically getting everyone out of the way, because we see here that air's gonna move first, and we're gonna get a dance. And so basically, Nino's gonna be here, and unfortunately the big problem is the Zero would be here, which is a big problem, so we might have to do something else. So we take out Faye from here instead, and then back off. We have this. Then we have the problem of air breaking that dance, getting danced, and it has quite a massive attack range. So she could attack everything here. So after Nino attacks dance, that's gonna be nasty. Let's see. So if we do take out Faye from here, what if we dance from here and repo out like that? And then we have Kaden here, so then we could repo out with Kaden. That would work, I guess. And Kaden's here, Nino's here, air moves, can't get to anyone in time. So I guess that's the plan. It's obviously not going to go well, but we're gonna go for it. And of course, like all things Ether raids, you want to be efficient with your turns, so let's figure out how to do that. I think for just turn 1, we're just going to go ahead, just break some stuff, break some more stuff, and break structures we don't need, aka the snowman and stuff. So we can just do this, and this, I guess. I'm gonna burn an extra turn, which is kind of stupid of me, but not much we're gonna be able to do there.
Yes. Sure thing. Yes?
Nino almost just takes her out straight up right now, but I can't go in because I can't get out. So,
The glimmer of life.
I'm gonna do this.
I will find.
So we're burning an extra turn here,
Lovely.
but I think it's going to be worth it, Kappa.
Do my best.
So yeah, we're gonna take a lot of damage there.
Okay.
I actually don't think we're gonna live then if that happens.
Do my best.
So that's kind of a but If I was buffed for +6 attack, it wouldn't matter because we're getting hit by chill attack. So that's not good for us because she has Cloud Mayugi. So with 67 attack. So with 67 attack, we would have. Hold on. I think we just live that, right? Because that would just be 67. Yeah, as long as we. Well, Caden's not buffed for defense. Oh, we're just gonna get timed out on turns now. Oh boy.
Okay.
Because right now Nino would be at.
Okay. Lovely.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. So the problem right now is that I goofed way too hard on the setup, and so that's just gonna cost me. It's here at 29 HP, and Nino buffed to 41. Actually, that's 70. I'm great at doing math today.
Okay.
All right, let's get out of here.
Yes.
And how do I want to do this? You want air here? I guess air here,
Did you go
like
right
that. Sure. What's the worst that could happen, Kappa? So there's the chill attack debuff. She actually breaks that, which is kind of. Oh, she just exactly one-shots. Okay, I clearly can't do math today. What was that about? So I was 61, 67. What did I miss? 29, 30. Oh. I can't do math right now. This is what happens when you're brain dead. So that, yeah, just poor play cost me. So what would have happened was we would have taken out air there, and we would have fear, like, I guess where she is right now. And then Nina would be right here. And then from here, I guess we could take out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we could have won this. That was dumb. I mean, I think we can still win this. It's just going to be quite the suspicious match, for sure. I don't think there's anything we can do. We could just go in for a rampage. That is an option. There's no Wings of Mercy, but that's the problem, because we can just, like, we could, for example, bait this air, but then we're just going to get the dance on Soph, and so that wouldn't go too well.
Death's caress.
We'll go ahead and attack, though. That seems pretty self-explanatory. If we run, obviously nothing goes well. We're just gonna get the drawback, and it doesn't matter who she dances because someone's going to be dead. So the question is, how many people can we not die? How many people do not die if we do this, play this well? That's basically the strat here. Air is by no means any way living soap, and she can't one-shot.
I can help.
So that's the problem. We could.
Lovely.
There's a couple of things we could do.
I see.
Zera's also not living that. So what do we do? And also dull range. So there's like no way for air to one shot. We could just go in and take out Azura. Although we don't double, so never mind. What do you want to do here?
I will fight.
We can't double Soph there.
I can help. I'm with you. Sure thing.
Alright, so let's do the silly play because I think that's pretty good.
Lovely. The glimmer of
So yeah, you can see there, we're not going to live that. So we're just gonna take out Azura and then get wrecked. That's pretty much how it's gonna go. They actually do that for us, which means we have 1% better chance of winning Kappa. So that's the only thing we can do there.
lovely.
We can take out Soph. Problem is air though. that's our main concern.
Sure thing.
So
I'm with you.
looks like Azura can
I
double,
can help.
and then that doubles. So that's okay. Definitely could have won that deathless, but that's what happens when you're not really trying. But those are the kind of teams that I do like facing because it would have been really funny if I could just throw Nino in turn one, screw up their infantry pulse ladder and win, but just they have too many counters and too much decently high enough attack stats to where Nino having like 50 defense is not enough. So it wasn't 50 defense, I don't think. It was like 44. So definitely not the best, but we'll get into the next match here, and pretty standard stuff. Ophelia rally attack. So joint hone, or that's hone speed for it, not joint hone speed. Okay, get it straight. Biggest problem is obviously Soph. Baiting is totally optimal because there's no guidance, so he's not. No matter what he does, he's not getting to be. He won't be able to attack unless I bait from up here. So if I bait from here, for example, and just have like some standard old formation, then we get the super powerful attack from Erica, which is the biggest problem, honestly. And then we would, like, there would be a rally up attack. Doesn't really matter where she rallies up from. Could be there. And then so she'll maybe go in. If she just rallies like this, then that's really sad. And then I'd have to consider how to deal with Soph, because that would be the only real counter. Aversa won't really be doing much. My other alternative is just taking out Soph right away. The problem is, then I can't have Kaden nearby. So of course the problem is, for example, we can't one-shot this Yune. And so her 50 would be, actually she would be debuffed to 47 attack. And attack smoke would also help out. But let's get into the match here so we can look at our stats, because this is the only team we're going to use. Go to swap real quick. So, like, we're not going to have a problem one-shotting Erica. And even if we don't one-shot, we can outspeed if we really want to. Versa Wings of Mercy is kind of whatever. Biggest thing, of course, is Ophelia with a 67 attack. I do need Kaden in range, I believe. Although a 67 attack versus 47, that would be 30 damage, so she wouldn't be able to even one round KO Nino because she doesn't have access to enough base attack. So there's that. Of course, the obvious issue with this is I'm pretty sure Erica would attack first, so that would really complicate things. So I think the better plan is to probably trademark activate the bolt trap, which I'm pretty sure is real. I would see no reason for it to be fake. And then we just cluster, I believe, from there. So let's give this a go. Do we want to bait turn one? Is that pretty optimal? I think that's pretty optimal. Capu. Alright, let's think about this really carefully. Because I'm gonna actually try and not screw this up. 47, 53, 60. So we get an auto live. 87, 94, 103 attack in brazen range. So I don't think we're quite one-shotting Aversa. It's very close, but not quite. Of course, she's being debuffed by Flyer School right now. There's no like chill res or anything, so I don't have to worry about that. So it's time to get wrecked.
Okay.
I should have broke the fence. I mean, that was pretty obvious it was real. If it wasn't real, I'd be kind of questioning it. But
Lovely. That's
besides that, let's go ahead and bait. What's the worst that could happen? Am I right? Wonder what I got debuff for. Oh, speed probably. So yeah, there we go. Easy one shots. And here comes Soph and Ophelia. Okay, so the biggest problem with Soph, there's almost a 100% chance that he could get rallied. He's gonna rally. I don't think Ophelia would rally. It's entirely possible for her to. Could do this as well. Just completely remove that threat. So what that allows us to do is face tank Soph, I think. No, scratch that. Hold on, he's not gonna get any buffs because Azura isn't running Earth Dance Seal or anything. So he'll just have his 61 attack versus our currently 67 physical bulk. And of course, if someone say like Aversa attacks first, that would be a problem. So I gotta think about this quite carefully here. I think taking out Ophelia is pretty logical. Although Tactics Room's going to hit, and that's gonna be annoying. Do I really care? Not really. 'Cause what's the deal? What is this? Turn 2? So that would be I guess my main concern would be Wings of Mercy. I don't. Yeah, it's kind of whatever. I'm gonna debuff Yune a bit more, because why not?
sure thing.
And Kaden is not buffing for res, so the problem here, of course, is Aversa with her 48 attack against the Nino is 57. So we actually take 3. Actually, yeah, something like that. Doesn't really matter to me. Panic play incoming. But I think if our memes work out perfectly fine, we're gonna get the rally here, followed by the dance. And so you can see, because of dank memes, it doesn't matter if they have Sky Mayugi or whatever. We're just going to meet. Did we actually just one shot? Okay, that's cool.
Lovely.
I can take that. Alright, so I think we're just gonna be breaking some structures here.
Okay. I'm with you. Sure thing.
So we can get Kaden the heal, just in case.
Did you call for me? Yes? Choose your
Because Azura isn't doubling Azura. Our main issue is just getting to the ether structures on time, and I knew that was real, which is why I went for it first. And so now what we can do is just start moving up.
Yes.
Again, Azura can't double us. She can only double Kaden, which is of course an issue.
I can help. Okay.
Let's just double check to make sure she doesn't actually kill Kaden. Doesn't look like she will. Just top him off.
Do my best. The glimmer of life. Sure thing. Yes. Death's caress. Choose your path. I'm with you. The glimmer. Choose your path. Death's caress.
So yeah, we're gonna do this. Just keep Veronica out of the way. 'Cause you don't want to mess with that stuff. And it should be an easy win from here.
Okay. Lovely.
And there we go. So yeah, pretty clean derp cheese match where it doesn't matter if Hardy Bearing's a thing if you have so much defense kappa. That's kind of like the core of my strategy. Just having Vantage as an option to one-shot units, but also being somewhat tanky, so you can still take some hits, which is kind of cool. But it's not by no means perfect, but definitely for sure in that other match. I definitely could have had a chance of winning that death list for sure. It would have been quite suspicious though, because the follow-up would have involved either like tanking Alm or some weird things. So I don't know how that entirely would have went, but I don't really care because spoilers, I just always do terrible on defense during late season. That's just the thing. It's kind of inevitable. It's just minus 80s across the board. So it really, or besides this first match of the week, but it really doesn't matter how well I do on offense if I just get minus 80 on defense every day or something equivalent to that. That's like minus 560 lift if you assume 1 loss per day. So that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, this is Ether Dragon, and hope to see you all next time. Bye.